All right, before we get started with this weather update, I just want to show you some of the pictures from this afternoon. That was the thunderhead that was approaching from the squall line. That was, well, I can't call it a squall line, but that's the shelf cloud as it was approaching Mineola around 3 o'clock. More pictures of that shelf cloud that was approaching. So you definitely see the storm approaching, and you know it didn't like sneak up on us or anything. And then really stormy looking skies. Definitely kind of skies you see when there, could be a tornado around. And as you'll see later, there was a waterspout in, this was all taken in Mineola around 3 o'clock. There was a waterspout actually in New York Harbor, which I'm going to show you later in this update. I'll have a full video of the storm, by the way, coming up in just a bit. And then it poured when I was back in Hicksville. It poured, and this will be now the weather update. Well, the good news I can say is that the drought is over after all the rain we got today, and we still have some more rain coming. We're looking at the radar right now across the area. We had a really impressive line of storms move through, and I mean, most of it was just heavy rain. There was some lightning, but most of it was just heavy rain. You can see it's pouring out east, and most areas have gotten close to an inch of rain, if not more. Some areas actually wound up getting even more rain, and that's the first thing actually I want to talk about, because we have a flash flood warning in effect for, look at that, Toms River right there. So they went from the heat to the rain, and now they are dealing with a flash flood warning. So if we go ahead and look at the radar for that site, you can see that there's still some rain over us, and then there's another line back here because the cold front itself still hasn't moved through yet. It's still very, very humid outside. And I want to show you the rainfall that Toms River got. So this column, looks like they got almost an inch of rain in an hour, and then followed by another almost inch of rain in an hour. So Toms River probably looking at over 2 inches of rain in that area. And they needed it too. We all needed it. It's been way too dry across our area, and I'm very glad that this rain decided to come. Now, when we look at our area, Farmingdale, I'll look at Farmingdale, and they've got about an inch of rain there, it looks like. And we can go ahead and look at Brookhaven Airport, and I would say about an inch there too. So anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rain, very much needed across our area. As far as damages go, let's look at the radar from PSEG. Actually has the radar located. As far as power outages go, not too many here on Long Island, 1,871, which isn't too bad. We'll see what areas were hardest hit by that. We're going to look at, see where these outages are. Looks like they're just scattered around, more or less scattered around. Nothing really too large. Most of them are small outages, probably due to the wind and lightning strikes. Few on the South Shore, though. Few on the South Shore. Due to the wind and probably lightning strikes as well. But nothing too bad for our area. But I want to take a look and see how Toms River was affected. So we're going to look at JCP&L's outage page. All right, there aren't too many 1,681 power outages, and probably mainly around Toms River. It looks like Toms River was hit kind of hard. It looks like there was probably a pretty strong cell that occurred over there that resulted in some power outages. Nothing, like I said, nothing too bad. It was mainly rain that was the main threat with these storms, and that's why there was a flash flood watch in effect for our area. Okay, I want to show you this picture. Sorry for the weird aspect ratio, but this was taken, I guess it's a freeze frame from somebody taking vertical video with their phone, and they're supposed to be tilting it sideways, but that is a waterspout in New York Harbor. A waterspout in New York Harbor. Very impressive. I also want to show you what the line looked like when it was moving through our area earlier this afternoon, and this is what it looked like. You can see it held together the whole way through. So you can see really impressive squall line of thunderstorms there. I can't really call it a squall line because the winds weren't that strong, but it was a very impressive line of thunderstorms for sure. Really, we needed this rain though, so as annoying as it was, we really did need the rain. This was definitely a drought buster for us. Okay, I want to show you just a Doppler estimate of rainfall. The green areas are areas where a half an inch to around an inch of rain fell, probably closer to an inch. And the yellow areas are areas where 2 inches of rain fell, and the red areas, I'll put this up a little more, the red areas are areas, and you can see up in central New England, they got pounded with a lot of rain too. The red areas are where 3 inches or more fell, and it looks like part of Tom's River was involved in that really heavy rain. So Tom's River was really hit hard today. It went from the mid 90s to at least we never got that hot, but I guess due to the heat in that area, it kind of helped fuel some more intense convection over their area. But anyway, that will conclude this weather update. If I have more actual rainfall totals or a list of them, I will bring that to you. All right, we got beautiful weather coming up, so hopefully you can enjoy it. But I'm glad we got some rain because we sure needed it.